Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. The digital event for Sunbreak just ended, and oh my lord, there's so much information to unpack. But first, let me take a little victory lap. Can I have a little victory lap? Up in the top right corner, you'll see a video I made a couple months ago talking about how Bleed is confirmed and Seregios is coming back. Man, I was right, and I'm so hyped. Love to see it. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened today. We actually got to see Malzeno in game, and oh man, he's looking good. Look at him right here. He's actually looking kind of large, and I like it. I like fighting a decently large monster. He's got some AoE stuff going on, and man, I'm really hyped to really unpack what we got today in this trailer and go into it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's enough intro talking. I've taken my little victory lap, so let's get to talking about some of the stuff that we saw in this digital event today. Boom, so back on my victory lap action, we got the boy Seregios. Oh my god, they brought him back from MH4, the flagship from Monster Hunter 4. Seregios is back with his retracting bleeding scales and everything. They also confirmed that bleed is going to be a status that is coming back. Hell yeah, I'm super hype about that. So hopefully it is as dangerous as I had said in my video that I made earlier. Hopefully you guys go back and watch that video. I said some really cool things in there. So yeah, Seregios is back, bleed status is back. It's looking incredible. Hell yeah, super hype about that. And I'm hyped to have his gear back too, right? His weapons, for those of you who don't know, have a special function where if you roll with your weapon out, you get sharpening, right? So you can sharpen without having to stop battling. You can just keep rolling, and you'll get points of sharpness added to your weapon. It's gonna be super dope to have Seregios back. On top of Seregios, we also got two new subspecies for two new Rise newcomers, okay? We got Aurora Somnacanth, which is an icy Somnacanth, and then we got Magma Almudron. Press F to pay your respects to Agnactor, okay? With Magma Almudron, Agnactor is all but redundant, but hey, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to see how the moveset really changes, what new changes they brought to these monsters, along with how they're gonna make these monsters like really different from their normal parts aside from just the element. I want to see new moveset stuff coming. It's gonna be super dope. It's kind of sad that maybe Agnactor won't show back up because we have Magma Almudron, being is that they kind of have the similar functionality. When Magma Almudron goes underground, he becomes hot and it's easier to hit him and softer, and you know, so see, he's in the special heated state, super similar to Agnactor, which I don't know if they're gonna bring back Agnactor since we have Magma Almudron, but Aurora Somnacanth looks hella cool too. I'm looking forward to fighting both of these monsters. So after they show us the two new subspecies, they go into like a sizzle reel talking about the switch skill swap, and oh my god, this adds like a whole new layer of depth on top of what was already a pretty deep system. We got new Silkbind attacks, new switch skills, right? Like you can kind of change up your moveset, so not necessarily Silkbind attacks, but like different moves for the weapon, along with like a way where you can load up two sets of switch skills and swap them on the fly. And then they got the Silkbind evade as well. Holy cow, the skill ceiling for this game just went way up. I can't wait to see what the speedrunner boys do with these new mechanics, right? Because I think you get a bit of iframes as you like Silkbind swap evade as you go through and change up your moves. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool to be using the entire kit of moves, right? With switch skills previously you had to pick or choose, but with this skill swap functionality you can kind of use the entire moveset, you know, so to speak. So I guess I did kind of get what I wanted, right? I wanted an ability to use all of the available skill swap moves for a weapon, and with this, it looks like we got it, and the way you execute it really raises the skill ceiling for this game as well. I cannot stress enough how like more complicated this, you know, combat just got. It was already really cool, but now with this evade step thing and like being able to switch, oh my god, it's gonna be so hype. I can't wait to see what the speedrunners do with this one, man. Okay, let's talk about these follow requests that they talked about, man. I'm really liking this idea. So we got follower quests. So like apparently you can bring all the NPCs along with you during a quest, right? And this really gives me the Fatalis vibes, right? You remember when Fatalis first came out for Iceborne, and we had the excitable A-lister Aiden with us during that quest, and you know, he kind of helped you figure out and fight Fatalis as a sort of tutorial thing. Well, now they're letting us pick and choose what NPCs we want to bring. Apparently we unlock more as we go on throughout the game. Each of them have a different weapon speciality, and you know, they're really smart. I mean, you see them laying traps, you see them throwing life powders and stuff. So these are going to be really powerful NPCs and allies. I mean, they can even wyvern ride for you, so this is super cool. And I think this is a really cool approach to the whole like hub versus village quest sort of thing, because they are single player exclusive, right? So you can't load these up and bring a whole hub of people. So this is kind of their answer to a new village rank, like a master rank village in these follower quests. And then, you know, like, that's really cool. I really like that approach. And it kind of allows them to maybe even tell a better story. Maybe they can throw a cutscene or two in these follower requests as you do them. Maybe certain follower requests require you to take certain NPCs because a cutscene is going to happen, which kind of explains what happened, you know, in an earlier trailer where Fiorine kind of got like dazed up by Malzeno or something. Like, I'm really liking this direction. Make them super, super, super hard to justify bringing these NPCs. It also allows for more unique quests and a different feel, right? So you can have like the same quest twice, one of them be a hub quest and one of them be a follower quest, and you'll get two completely different feels when you're hunting with your fellow hunters versus with these NPCs that are laying traps and doing wyvern rides and all that stuff. And maybe the difficulties will be different, you know, maybe, you know, the hub quests will be super, 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 super hard, because then, you know, the hub quests kind of become the optional thing, and the follower quests are the mandatory thing, or what you have to do to beat the game, right? I could see the final boss requiring you to bring an NPC to select as a follower quest, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really liking this. It's looking really good. It's either gonna be, or you can even have some events where they're super, super, super hard, and you know, it's a follower quest, so it's single player exclusive, you know? They also went super in depth with the creation of Malzeno, talking about why they selected his design to make it look the way it looks. And then they also gave him a new status, Blood Blight. So Blood Blight, it's kind of like a mix between Frenzy and Bleed. So like your health is gonna get drained up, and like if your health gets drained up, Malzeno kind of takes on a different form, and you know, he's got more fierce attacks and stuff, or maybe he's got different attacks. I don't know, they didn't really go into detail about that new form that he takes on, but he turns all dark and sinister and got red eyes and stuff. It's looking dope. He's looking really, really big. He's got this claw tail. He's looking really powerful. I'm really, really, really excited to fight him and really overcome the Bleed Blight, and you know, maybe even make his armor and stuff. So it's looking dope as hell. So yeah, that's pretty much all the info they gave us during this digital event. They did say they're going to start releasing more Silkbind trailers, much like they did in the original Rise, starting May 15th. So, you know, once those drop, we are going to be talking about those in great detail. You already know. And then they told us they're going to have more info for us come June. I will be going over that when that drops. No info about a demo, which is kind of, you know, strange, but I guess they'll tell it to us maybe after they finish showcasing all of the new Wirebug stuff. It might end up being around that next June showcase. So then they'll have the June showcase and be like, yo, the demo's out now, go download it, go play it. And once that drops, you already know we're making videos on it. We're gonna be hunting the demo monsters right here on this channel. So yes, do hit that subscribe button. Do hit that like button, comment down below. How do you feel about today's showcase, man? I'm loving it. I'm all aboard the hype train for Sunbreak. It's looking incredible, and goddamn, I just can't wait. And as always, people, happy hunting. Peace.